All right, boys, girls. This is going to be one of your extension projects for history on our unit that covers early humans in society. We're going to try and make a kind of a little cave the way that we've been studying the Chauvet Cave from New Zealand in France. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to log in. Also, make sure you are using a mouse. It's going to be easier for you. So we log in. We're going to log in with Google because we are on our Chromebooks. And you're going to see that you log in because it's going to say your name up here. So I'm Edward. First off, we're going to make a ground plane. And the way I make my ground, people are going to make them differently, but I choose the cubes. And I'm going to choose the color that I want the cubes to be. So my grass, it's going to be, I like this color here. I'm going to apply it. My ground's not going to be super big. It's not going to be super complicated. And again, using these cubes, I just start clicking one by one. You can do them differently. You could hold it down and you can go all the way down like this if you have a nice steady hand. My hand's not so steady, so I want to erase these here. I'm going to press E, 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 and this first part is what I'm going to use to make my ground. So I have this line set up. I'm going to press X on the keyboard, and you're going to see that if I touch this face at the top, it's going to add an edge up here. If I touch this one on the bottom, it's going to add it here. If I touch this one over here, can't quite see it, so it's not going to do it, but I'm just going to touch the side. And you have to click it right on the side. And I'm just going to keep going until I extend it. I'm not going to go super crazy and make it go all the way edge to edge. I just want it to be long enough. And so I'm kind of running out of space there. So I'm going to use this one right here, which is View Rotate. So I can make myself a little bit more space there. And I'm going to go back to my cubes, press X, and keep clicking on the side. To make my floor. Almost done here. And I'll be done there. And if I wanted to add some more here, I'll click those. So now I'm set. If I get lost in my view, like sometimes you get crazy and you're over here, you can press this home button. It's going to set you back up how you started. So I'm happy with this. Let's see. First, I'm going to start making a couple of trees. The trees are going to be real basic. I'm going to press my cubes again. And let's see. I'm going to choose a color. I want a brown color for the trunk. So I'm going to pick this orange over here. This orange brown looking one. I'm going to make it that one. Start adding my trees. I'm going to click here and just start stacking trees. I actually learned this little move from a student. I saw that he did it this way and I liked it. You can make the trees in different areas, different sizes. We're going to save the middle part because in the middle is going to go our cave. Put one more over here. And I think when we make it in virtual reality, we're going to stand right here. So now I'm going to choose a different color for my the leaves of my tree. I kind of like, not too much. Kind of like that one. So let's see, let me rotate here. I'm going to choose this again. You can make them kind of different sizes, lengths. Oops. If you undo, you press that one up there. So I'm going to rotate a little bit. Go back to my cubes. They don't all have to be exact. It kind of adds a little bit of variation when you do some different patterns on it. It's just it's good to have things a little bit random. Rotate it a little bit so I could add stuff on these sides. Oops. I'll put another one right here. Now I'm going to make my cave. And remember the whole Chauvet Cave, they found those ancient paintings like 37,000 years old. So we're going to choose a new brownish color. And I'm going to go with this one. And to make my cave, it's going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing so far. So I haven't made caves before. Hopefully this cave comes out good. See how much time we have. Alright, a couple more minutes to finish this up. I'm going to make the other side over here. You can probably even use it to make little mountains afterwards. So I'm going to press X again. Oops, oof, all bad. Kind of make that, fix that a little bit. Press X again. Oof, did I get it? No. And this is a good time to remember, because it's kind of acting funky on me right now. Make sure you save. So I'm going to save right now. And because I'm already logged in, I'm going to call it a Chauvet Cave. If you remember also, one of the lessons that we learned was that France didn't actually name it after the man who discovered it. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we give credit to that man, even if he ended up not getting the cave named after him. Now, I got to kind of move it around so that I could see well where I'm at, because I'm going to try and make this cave here. It might not look perfect. It might look kind of like a pyramid, but there's little things we can do to kind of make it look a little bit different on the sides. Let's see. Alright, and then get this back part. I'm going to press X, rotate, press X, going to make it come in a little bit. And then we're going to try it a little bit differently right now, see if it works for us. I hope it works. Press X. It kind of looks like a box, but we're going to use this eraser to kind of chip away at the edge and see if it'll make it look more like a cave. Which I think it's kind of doing it. Oops. Alright, so there is my basic Chauvet Cave. You can even add a little bit more at the top here just to make it, keep giving it the little hilltop effect. And next week we'll be actually turning it into virtual reality, and I'm not sure how long until our virtual reality viewers come in, but could look pretty cool. And you also have a lot of writing that goes with it, and so good project. If you want to know more about this project, you can find it at eddiesclass.com. Get some full units for it. Make sure you save, and you are done.